Yeah, absolutely. So on most of our items, if you ever want to see something, all you gotta do is send us an email or give us a phone call, and we can give you a price quote on something as well as give you a sample. So even like in my hand right here, I have a blank pen. So oftentimes you'll probably get a blank item, not without any of the logo on it or anything like that. So we can provide you with that. We don't do samples with the actual logo on there per se, but we can get you the sample of material. Allows you to get that physical sample in your hands, play with it, touch it, use it, do whatever you need to with it, and then you can place a bulk order with that after that. Good question. So with selecting quantities, what we typically like to do is get all the information up front. So that's in the questioning process that we do with our customers, is we say, okay, what are you going to use this item for? So that's where it comes down to, is this going to be a continual marketing purpose? Is it a one-time event? Are you going to keep using it over and over again? So getting those questions answered up front allows us to then help determine the quantity that you'll actually need for a certain item. And it just makes the process go much smoother for everyone involved. So the process begins. You obviously are going to reach out to us, whether you're walking on in, giving us a phone call, or even sending an email. Whatever process that is, great. We can handle you however you want. And then from there, we obviously will go through our questionnaire process, understand what the assignment's going to be and actually what you're looking for. From that step, we can then get the price quote around. We got to look at all the numbers. It dictates how much you're looking for in quantity, full color, what you want the item to be, just turnaround time, all that. From there, then we can get to the proofing stage of the item. So that's where we can actually mock it up for you. You can get a visual for it. If you want a sample, we'll do that in that time frame too, so you can actually order one, see what it looks like. And then once we get that sample either approved, whether it's the digital one or we can work on a physical one as well, then we put it to production stage. Once we're in the production stage, then it typically takes maybe 2-3 weeks to get everything turned around, get all the supplies in here, and then get it to the next location for you. That's a good question. All right, number one, I think I gotta take a knife. That would make the most sense, right? Be able to chop things down, use it multi-purposes. Okay, so that's one. Item number two, hear me out. I think I gotta take a rain gauge. So one, I have one right here. So with the rain gauge, I can use it actually as like a cup, if you think about. I can drink from it. And I can also put it in the ground, and I can measure how much water, is coming into my island from, precipitation. That'd be nice to be able to track that so I can, hopefully better predict it. Third item. I think I gotta go with the obvious one, right? I think I gotta take like a first aid kit. That would help me out quite a bit, because I feel like, especially with a knife, I'm gonna do something stupid and hurt myself to where I'm gonna need it. So that'd be my third option, would be the first aid kit. So rain gauge, knife, and then first aid kit. That's what I go with. Logo. I would probably pick one that has a phone number to a shipping company. Oh, actually I won't have a phone. I won't be able to contact them. Something reflective. I feel like I'd want a reflective logo on that. I don't know what specific logo, but something that I could at least, have some use for maybe. Or EMS graphics, because that way it'll remind me of home. That would also work too. Yeah, great question. So when you're looking at your overall budget for certain items, we don't like to go with cheap or even like affordable items per se in that category, but more so we still like getting the high-end premium products, but more so going with a lower quantity. So typically you might get a business that's on a larger end that wants to place an order for 5,000 pens. Well, I would still tell you to go with that pen option, but instead of getting 5,000, we may only order 500. And that allows it to fit more so in your budget, but still get that high quality item that you really want to begin with. So doing that process allows us to still maintain our high quality that we like to keep giving to all of our customers, but then also make sure we can fit into your budget as well. And if you ever do have any budget questions, you can always give us a call or send us an email. We'll be more than happy to go over that with you and find some alternative options that will fit into that for you. So that's no problem. favorite promotional product. I have biasing towards this. So not the branding necessarily, but I enjoy golfing. So for me, I would say a golf ball, because although I do like playing, I'm terrible, so I will lose them constantly. So getting more golf balls is always really handy for me, because that way I can, keep my stash up, and then I get to rep some of the brands in the area. So that's my favorite.